Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Sarcastic Barman and welcome to my channel. So today we're having another look at Eric Dubay, because why the fuck not? He's a fucking idiot, but he's an amusing fucking idiot. So today it's star trails and how the stars don't actually have 2 points of rotation. It's just perspective and all that shit. Yeah, I feel stupider just saying that fucking sentence. Oh dear, let's see if he's got any actual proof of this, and the only down of this is a longer video than his last pile of turd. Oh dear me. Oh, what the fuck? We've got shitty music. Check. And you're not actually going to say anything for this video, you're just going to play shitty music and make people read the fucking text. You lazy fucking asshole. Alright, let's fix the music. And then let's fucking read the fucking text, shall we? For fuck's sake. All stars rotate east to west around Polaris, just above the central North Pole, like in a planetarium dome. The amount of sky we can see depends on where we are and which way we are looking. The dome. Not to scale. Sky we can see. Sky we can't see. Our Earth's planetarium, however, is so vast the perspective doesn't allow you to see all the stars from any one vantage point, almost as if something was blocking them. You can, however, see Polaris, Ursa Major / Minor, and other northern constellations from every point on Earth, all the way to the southern Tropic of Capricorn. Southern Tropic of Capricorn is as far south as you can see Polaris. I think you might have fucked up on that one. Let's get some more information, shall we? We'll start with Streaming Cup of Reason, another YouTuber we know. Let's see what he has to say.
Hi, I live in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and I can see Polaris almost 11 degrees above the horizon.
Now that's odd. So from Ho Chi Minh City, you can see Polaris and it's about 11 degrees. Okay, we can deal with that. Ho Chi Minh City is about 11 degrees above the equator as well. Wonder what will happen if we go below the equator. Let's ask the fabulous Leah's logic if she can see Polaris.
I live in the southern hemisphere. I can't see Polaris.
Well, isn't that interesting? Now, just to make sure we have 3 points of reference, it's always best to have at minimum 3 points of reference. We'll ask the fabulous Anti-Flatter, who's gone completely and utterly above and beyond and actually done me a mini little video regarding this. Let's have a look.
Well, you see, I'm from New Zealand, which is in the southern hemisphere. And guess what? I can't see Polaris. Yes, we can. Why are you lying in theory? Shh. Okay? We're not going to get paid. Bloody hell.
Thanks, Auntie. Yes, you're paid. Moving on. The supposed South Pole star Sigma Octantis, the Southern Crux, and other constellations conversely cannot be seen simultaneously from every point in the southern hemisphere, the way Polaris can from every point in the north. So you're saying Sigma Octantis, the Southern Pole star, which isn't exactly above the pole, but is close enough that it can be used as a reference point, can't be seen from every point in the south, even though they can see it in Australia, South Africa and Brazil, so much so that they use it as the star that's on the Brazilian flag is that star. So yeah, it's not the brightest of stars and it can be difficult to find, but yeah, I think you're starting to cock up more and more here, or you're just lying through your fucking ass. Ugh, getting bored reading already. They claim the moon viewed from the northern hemisphere is seen right side up, but when viewed from the southern hemisphere it appears upside down, and there's your photographic evidence to prove the point that you're trying to disprove. What? Hang on. As you can see here, this too is a drastic oversimplification, as the moon's features can be seen from 360 degrees of inclination, depending on where / when on Earth you are viewing, almost as if it was a lot closer and appeared very much bigger in the sky. Odd that, isn't it? As you travel southwards from the northern pole, Polaris and its surrounding stars decline in the sky due to perspective. So, at the North Pole, Polaris is situated directly 90 degrees above your head, but at the mid-northern latitudes like here, it's about 45 degrees. Polaris remains fixed while all other stars rotate 24-hour circles around it. The stars near Polaris rotate very slowly, while those further away rotate progressively faster. Oh, fuck's sake, let's get this out of the way. So, Moon. Moon appears a lot bigger in the sky, hence why it can be seen from fucking everywhere, because it's a lot fucking closer. The stars, which are suns, are a lot further a fucking way. Even though they're a lot fucking bigger, they're a fucking fuck ton far away. Oh, it's like explaining things to a fucking 3-year-old. Jesus Christ. Ooh.
Okay, one last time. These are small, but the ones out there are far away. Small, far away. Forget it.
But let's move on now to Polaris. So, Polaris, when you're at the northern pole, yes, 9 degrees above you. Come down to the mid-latitude points, about 45. Get to the equator, it's up the horizon 0 degrees, you might not see it. Past the equator, hang on a minute. Didn't you say a minute ago that it can be seen as far south as the southern Tropic of Capricorn? But based on what you've just written, that if it's 90 here, then 45, then at the equator it's going to be at or below the horizon, then past that point it's going to be low, so you won't see it. It's almost as if you fucked up and you tried to put your spin of shit in, but forgot to take in real life fucking observable shit. You fucking moron. Yeah, I didn't bother reading that bit. Just, fuck's sake, you can read it yourselves. I'm getting lazy. Right, so in your world, the reason we see another sort of circle in the southern hemisphere is because of perspective and distance and all that, but the reason we see circles above us in the northern hemisphere is because it's a dome. Shouldn't the same fucking laws of logic apply? And how do you sort out the stars in the southern hemisphere that don't drop below the horizon? So, I don't think you thought of them really, did you? No, you didn't. Dear me. Because obviously they can't be moving round the dome like that because they're always fucking there. Oh, dear. It's like a child. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Right, let's have a look here. View from equator. I wish you put some more text and content to this. Okay, view from the equator. Apply star trails. Okie dokie, yes, so there are the rings. Dots show where star trails cross the horizon. Yeah, sort of makes sense on what you'd see from the equator. Okay, low on the horizon, high on the horizon, behind the horizon. Okay, and finally this is where the second circle on the horizon is coming from. It's flat because we see the horizon as flat, so the lines get bent with perspective, so it looks like a second pole, but in reality it's just a massive perspective warp due to the scale of the actual sky. Whoa, 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 Eskimo, let's have a look at that a bit more closely. So, according to how you're viewing that, the curve... What the fuck? Oh, we need to camera this shit for my reaction here, because that's just fucking priceless. Now, let's have a look at this, shall we? Because that doesn't look right. I'll make sure it's in this corner. Now, those white circles, I'm assuming that the centre of the white circle is going to be Polaris, and around them are going to be the other stars that some do set behind the horizon, some don't. But looking at that dome, they're far at one end. Okay, the yellow ones are then the ones at the equator that just look like they go round all the time. And then the red ones only curve because they're bending due to perspective. Okay, This is all sounding like you're just trying to dig yourself out of a fucking pile of bollocksing hole here, really. And nothing you've answered so far answers the biggest question there is. These stars that have got this huge area to go past and that don't set in the southern hemisphere, like the Southern Cross and things like that, how can they still be seen from Australia, South America, South Africa? As long as it's night and the sun isn't in the sky, you can see these stars. Now, does that not present a little bit of a problem? Because according to the Flat Earth Flat Map, these places are a fuck ton further away than they are on a globe. I don't think you've thought about this really, have you? Let's see if you have any other bollocks to present, shall we? Right, so we've got a stargazing app by the look of it, which is positioned in the northern hemisphere. I'm sure it does pop up where he's got it. And as we see, there's your 1 point of rotation around Polaris. The star's going round. Yeah, nothing much exciting there. Exactly what we'd expect to see because it's modelled on what we do see. So, yeah. Look at that. You don't see a 2nd point of rotation from this bit, even though you should be able to see the distance. Oh, it's very odd, isn't it? So, let's do a little bit of a skip forward, shall we, from about here. And now we'll change the location to New Zealand. That looks like New Zealand. And look, there's the 2nd point of rotation. And look, there's stars that never drop below the horizon, but still go round and round. Now, that doesn't fit in at all with the picture you showed us before, with the red, the yellow and the white lines, does it? Oh, I wonder if he's going to mention this at any point, that it completely fucked up his thing. Probably not. Ooh, is he going to click something else? No. Astroblades are able to accurately reproduce the motion of all celestial bodies over a flat circular plane. This would not be possible if the Earth were a spinning, orbiting ball in the Sun with 2 hemispheres which constantly align perfectly with both Polaris in the north and Sigma Octantis, the supposed southern pole star, even though it's not. They openly admit, however, that Sigma Octantis isn't actually a genuine South Pole star at all, because it's a whole degree off from the centre. Not only this, but it's completely invisible to the naked eye, and there is not a single picture of the star available online. Fuck's sake, please leave enough time to read that out, because Jesus, I rushed reading that and I only just managed to get through it all. Fuck's sake. But let's address the really important thing here. No pictures of Sigma Octantis online. Now, either you don't know how to internets, or you're a fucking liar. I wouldn't actually put either one of those things past you. Now hopefully on screen now you can see a nice good picture of the sky. And luckily it's labelled which one the fucking star is. Yes, it's not very bright. And to be fair, if you're in a city or anything like that, or anywhere with any level of light pollution, you would struggle to see it. Now, does this not make you a liar? No, you're still a fucking liar or a fucking moron. It's up to you which one you choose to fucking be. I'm thinking you're a lying fucking moron, and this video is just getting fucking stupid now. Oh, what else you got? The stars never move in relation to each other. They are always the same distance apart and the same patterns. Where they do move though, don't they? And I think you're just lying again now. In parts of the southern hemisphere you will see the Southern Cross all year round. Yes, and in parts of the northern hemisphere you'll also see the Southern Cross at certain points of the year. Oh dear. Right, what the sodding fuck is this? It's some weird diagram. So, with the Earth's tilt as it orbits the Sun, it's impossible that both people in the north and south can still maintain the same visual angle of the stars. He's not taking into account any form of fucking distance, is he? Any at all. After 180 degrees of orbit, the Earth is millions of kilometres out of line with Polaris. Oh my god, seriously? Oh, he better come up with something intelligent next, or this will be the last fucking point. Oh, the angle of the Earth would have to change continuously to keep the North Star always above the North Pole. Oh, good godding, godding, good godding, good. Oh. Oh, really? Really? This is what we've come to now. Stars don't move. Right. First thing, we have evidence for movement of stars. You're just denying this because it doesn't fit your narrative, and we're going to move on from that because it's just a fucking stupid fucking argument. Next, which I also think is a stupid fucking argument, how far away is Polaris? If you don't know, the answer is 45 million fuck tons away. So, the minute amount that we actually move when orbiting the Sun, based on the distance away that Polaris is, makes the difference of between fuck all and fucking fuck all. I believe that's about that much and that much. You just don't like to take into account distances or anything like that, do you? There was a great one on BBC Two tonight. They had a light set up, said, yes, this is the Sun. Here's the inner planets, and they were relatively close. They were still on the same island. Then he had to drive over 1 kilometre away for Jupiter, and then further away for Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto. And this is it scaled down. So Polaris is fucking far away. Oh, dear me. Right, I am leaving it there because I'm fed up with this crap. But a couple of important things. Please don't go just yet. Don't forget to check out in the description below. We've got the other YouTube channels that help me with this. We had Leah's Logic, Streaming Cup of Reason, and Anti-Flatter. Christ's sake, I almost got that wrong for the 4th fucking time. If you did like this video, don't forget, check out them. Hopefully give them a like, give them a subscribe, give them a hello. That'd all be nice. Don't forget to give me a like, a subscribe, and a hello. I've not had many highs in a while. Feeling very left out here. If you really like my stuff, feel free, buy a hoodie. And don't forget, Saturday night, 11:15 GMT, Shill's show, well worth a check out. Hopefully see you all there. Bring a friend. Anyone who brings a friend gets a free imaginary bottle of gin. Thank you very much, good night, and I am the Sarcastic Barman.